So, do you know when Moses held up that serpent?
Numbers 21:8.
I got it right here. All right. And
See, hold on.
what time frame
Wait.
is this?
Hold on. He not finished.
Well, we had to clear something up.
I mean, you're trying to make me confused right now.
No, the Bible speaks for itself, bro.
Listen to the words that come out of my mouth. The Old Testament, New Testament, they talk about the same story. It's one story. That's what they are showing you. He's showing you the New Testament, he's showing you the Old Testament. They're talking about the same thing. Focus.
Because can I say what there? Because John is talking about how Moses had to lift up the serpent and how the same way Christ had to be lifted up. So, who was with Moses?
He lifted up the serpent.
Israel.
I got it right
So
here.
the same way Moses lifted up that serpent to save Israel when it was getting bit by the snakes, so the same thing must be done to Christ, the one you call Jesus, has to be the same things be done to them. For who? The Israelites. It's the same people.
Numbers 21:9. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. So when they were traveling out of Egypt and they was in the wilderness, right? There was snakes that was biting the Israelites. And the Lord instructed Moses to put a serpent on a staff, and any Israelite that looked on it will be healed from the snake bite.
Right.
So the whole parable of Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus, coming to save the world, is talking about the world being Israel, which is the same world that was saved, brought out of Egypt.
We're going to read it though. We're going to read it. You're going to hear it.
I got one more. And this good. And I'm about to bring it out right now. So this is the world that is being spoken about in John 3:16. This is Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17.
Read out.
But Israel shall be saved in the Lord. With
Israel shall be saved in the Lord. Jesus.
with an everlasting salvation, ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded.
Because everyone else is going to get destroyed.
World without end. That's the world.
The world without end, meaning the ocean world, the forest world, wherever your brothers and sisters are located, it's a world, not the globe. You get what I'm saying?
Greek word
It says
cosmos.
You hear that? It's a Greek word. We translate the words. They're not regular English words. You get what I'm saying?
It says
Now,
earth
we're
in the
gonna
Bible
continue
plenty
that on
times.
John, because you understand it's a different definition of world. Now we're gonna read John 3:16. John 3:16. John what? 16
I get this precept. I got Acts 2:21.
Let him get that.
We're gonna read it again. And then John 3:16. Read it again.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna bring it out.
No.
All right. This Acts 2:21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, hear these words.
Ye men of Israel, hear these words. It didn't say everyone hear this word. It said Israel. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. Let's bring it. John 3:16. Were your brothers good?
Yeah.
14.
No, he's got it all.
This is John 3:16 again. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Do you understand what the Bible says?
You understand?
We just told you what the world meant. We just told you what the
That's
world
why,
meant.
hold on, time out. That's why I said repeat the last scripture.
That's right. That's what I
14
say.
and 16. Bring out 14
This is John.
Yeah,
again.
really.
Bring out
14.
Isaiah. Somebody hold
That's
Isaiah.
a powerful right there, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
hold on. Let me ask you a question. You ever played with puzzles? You ever played with? You understand what a puzzle is, right? Brother, come on. You know what a puzzle is, right? You see this piece and this piece come together. That's the Bible.
Yeah, that's
Out of the Old and the New Testament.
yeah. But when you like repeat like and read again, you go understand like more and more. That's what that guy said.
okay, all right. Okay.
I'm worried because I don't know if you're following. If you just heard.
Can I ask you a question?
Can you read it again?
Yeah, I won't read it again, but I want to ask you a question.
And think about it.
Is there more than one world? Is there more than one world?
I know that.
That's it. But I said, is there more than one? Because I'm gonna read you something so you gotta
I
understand.
didn't click with him. Is there more than one world?
More than one world?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the globe,
Globe.
bro. I'm talking about if there's animals that live in the ocean, that is a world by
Oh,
itself.
yeah.
If there's animals that live in a forest, that is a world. You get what I'm saying?
like that.
I know. I
Okay,
got you.
but you have to understand like this too. The Lord, like this, Israel is a world by themselves. The Hamites are a world by themselves. Each nation of people are a world by themselves. So Israel is a world by itself. That's the world. So this is Hebrews 1:1. God unto 70 times and in diverse manners, speaking and passing unto the fathers by the prophets, had in these last days spoken to us by his Son, who hath appointed here of all things, by whom also he made the worlds, worlds, plural. So there are different nations of people are considered worlds of their own. So Israel, when in John 3:16, Israel is that world they're talking about.
Right. I'm gonna listen, bro. I'm gonna read. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna slowly read Isaiah 47 and 17 again.
45 and 17.
Or excuse me, 45. You want to get it out? 45 and 17. Please pay attention. Please. Isaiah 45:17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. He shall not be ashamed or confounded. World without end. Without end. Now John 3:16. You gotta understand.
But when the John 3:16 say in the world, you are in the world.
No, the
No,
word.
no.
Hey, wait a minute, man. The Koine Greek word is cosmos. That's what we're trying to tell you, which
Yeah,
means an
but-
arrangement of people. That's what it's talking about.
Yeah, because that
Okay,
word.
so what do you mean we're in the world?
In the
Oh,
world. That's
oh
what
no,
you
no,
said.
no. Oh, okay. See, I
The
understand.
word.
So you gotta
You and
understand.
me and everyone
All right.
is in the
No,
world.
no, no. That's not.
That's not
That's,
what it
oh,
said.
oh, I got you. Can I touch this real quick?
If I grab the fish from the water,
But-
do you think like the fish
Hey,
is going?
but see, in the New Testament, it was written in Greek. That Greek word there for world was oikoumene. That's not the meaning the whole world.
Don't mean
It,
universe.
it don't mean the whole universe. It meant a select arrangement, a group, harmonious group. So that
Bye.
that word oikoumene is dealing with Israel. It's not talking about the whole world. It's not. That's why we're trying to
So we
try-
talk about different world or what?
It's talking about. Okay, you ever heard the story? This is my world. You just trying to get it done. Like this is my world.
The world of sports.
The world of sports. The world of the fishes. Baseball world. Football
Hey, yo,
world.
can you smoke
the
that
soccer
over there?
world.
Yeah, but
But there's and Israel.
there's only one world.
No. Israel is. The Lord said Israel is a world by
Yeah,
themselves.
but it's only one world.
But
But
listen,
you're
all
not.
right, hold on.
Only
No,
one
no,
world.
Listen, brother,
It's only one.
listen to me.
When you say
Hold
Israel,
on, brother, listen to
it's
me.
only one world.
Listen, we study up here. We can read your body language. We know you don't
When you can
understand.
show me
Brother,
what a different world.
hold on. Let me speak as a man, and I'm gonna let you finish. Okay?
We got
The English words are not normal. They're not words you could
Yeah,
just
but I don't
pick
talk
up.
about language.
I know that. We dealing with language. Listen to me. The English that is written in this book is translated from another language. You gotta realize that.
Yeah, but I don't talk about language. I talk about word. What's the difference? Language
It's
don't put
freaky how you're not
yeah,
paying
but you not
attention,
can put
bro.
together.
Okay,
When I talk
okay.
about word.
Hey, en español, el mundo, la tierra,
Yeah,
right? Two different things, but people still call this the world.
right. That's what I said. But you not can put together the language and the word because there's only one word.
All right, well,
Yeah,
look, hey,
I understand what you're saying, but you got.
understand?
But in the context when it was written.
All right.
Hold on. Let me finish. In the context when it was written, in the Greek, that Greek word that was there was oikoumene. It did not mean the entire world.
So
Because you got in Greek, you got three words for world: oikoumene, eon. I forgot what was
What's
the
that?
other one.
Cosmos.
And
right.
cosmos. Oh, so that word there in the Greek for world was cosmos. It did not mean the whole entire world. It meant a select a harmonious arrangement government. And the only people, when you talk about the government of the Heavenly Father, who did he give his laws to? The children of Israel. So that is that world, the world of Israel. Israel is considered the world. Because that's where John picked that out of when he talked about Israel being the world. He's talking about in Isaiah 45 and 17. Because in Isaiah 45 and 17, the Lord said that Israel called Israel a world. So if the Lord said Israel is a world with there shall be a world without end, that is the world that is talking about in John 3 and 16.
Bro, like, put it like this, bro. Like, you just easily have to realize, you know what a metaphor is, man?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Well, I think.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Can I bring this out?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
bring
saying.
it.
Can I bring
That's
this
the
out?
last script. That's the
All right, so
Bible
look.
was written over 1,600
hold
years
your
by
peace,
over
man.
40
Hold your
authors,
peace, man.
and there's 66 books.
Hold your peace, man.
Hold
So
up,
look,
you don't know
Deuteronomy,
Yes, it was
Deuteronomy
written
7
over
and 6.
1,400 years.
Yo, we
by-
not talking to you,
Unless
yo.
you're the seed line of the
We're not talking to you.
That came and conquered the Dominican Republic. Most likely, you are an Israelite.
hear this devil talking
and
about the
Israel
truth.
has a special obligation to the Most High because they're His chosen people. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people
Yes.
unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Hold on, the earth. The earth. Like, when we went into the definition world, it is separated one human race from the rest.
So we're
They're
not-
a world in itself.
We're not all equal. Israel is the Lord's chosen.
And we're the special people. We're above all the other nations.
And you gotta realize something. Under this sun, on this earth, God allowed the white man to slaughter your people. That should tell you something. My people too. They're not our friends, man. They're not our friends.
They hate
God,
you,
we
man.
have enemies, bro.
Hey, look.
We got enemies.
All the other nations are our enemies, man. You gotta remember that.
And then with that, and we're gonna give you
the first
Okay, let me
command.
say it, let me say it.
The first command say in the New Testament. Because nobody do like the 10 commandments. Nobody. No
Why?
one.
Who?
Only
Why?
God.
What was that?
Tittle.
What?
Come on, man.
Let
You
me
said
finish.
nobody did
The 10 commandments.
No one did
Who's
it?
there? Who's there?
You said no one did?
Cheetah
Yeah,
print.
read it.
The cheetah print.
Cheetah print.
Nobody
Yeah.
did the 10 commandments. No
Hey,
one.
listen, bro. You know what we're gonna do for you? I'm gonna do
Hold
you.
on.
Oh, go ahead.
This is Job 1 and 1.
Bring it out.
There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect
Dressing like
and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. So he was perfect. And how? And only Job. And he was perfect.
Not
That if
only
he was perfect, that meant he kept all the commandments. So there was perfect people.
But he
on
don't
earth.
say he don't say anything about the 10 commandments.
If you don't keep the commandments, you're not perfect.
Here's what
They
the
just
Bible
said
says.
Job said he was perfect.
got
The
you.
Lord said
Cool.
Job was perfect.
Nah.
Job 1 and 1. See, the problem is you don't want to believe what the scripture says.
I believe that.
I just read it. Go ahead.
Hold on. Look, you said nobody does the 10 commandments. There's 613. And this is what Yahweh Shai said, who the world ignorantly calls
Thank
Jesus.
you. Bring it up.
Matthew 5 and 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Right.
That's what Yahweh Shai said.
And with that, hey, we're gonna give all praise to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahusha.
Shalom to the elders and knock you. Do that precept.
I get understanding.
Deaf to smut.
Good.